ever pondered the existence of Satan and Beelzebub in Christianity? Who are they really? In a quaint village, nestled under the shadowy canopies of the Appalachian forest, a tale as old as time weaves its way through the generations. This tale, whispered from one generation to the next, speaks of the haunting presence of Satan and Beelzebub. On nights where the moon paints the village in a silvery glow, it is believed these two elusive spirits step into the quiet, seeking lost souls. The villagers live with the chilling knowledge that when the sun sets and the darkness claims the sky, these wicked spirits make their silent entrance. The air grows heavy with anticipation and an eerie silence descends upon the village, as if the world is holding its breath. One day, Mary, a young girl, decided to delve into this mystery, and her friend David wasn't far behind. As the tale unfolds, their adventure into the unknown begins. As the sun set, Mary and David embarked on their journey through the dense forest. The world around them was quickly swallowed by a blanket of darkness, leaving only the distant murmur of rustling leaves and the hushed whispers of the nocturnal creatures. The path under their feet was veiled in shadows, making every step a leap of faith into the unknown. An unsettling feeling of dread hung heavy in the air, but their determination was unwavering. Their hearts pounded in their chests like the echo of a distant drum, each beat a testament to their courage. Yet, in the midst of their fear, a spark of excitement ignited within them. They were, after all, on a quest to unveil a truth buried deep within the annals of their village's lore. As they plunged deeper into the heart of the forest, the sound of thunder began to rumble in the distance. It was as if the heavens themselves were setting the stage for their impending discovery. The thunderous roars grew louder, reverberating through the wilderness and echoing in their ears. Each thunderclap was a pulse of anticipation, a herald of the revelations that awaited them. Yet, in the face of the growing storm, Mary and David pressed on. Their eyes, now accustomed to the darkness, scanned their surroundings for any sign of their elusive quarry. Their ears, sharpened by the silence of the night, listened intently for the faintest whisper that might lead them to their destination. With each passing moment, their journey became a test of their resolve. Their fear was a constant companion, yet it was their determination that guided them forward. They had embarked on this journey not merely to satisfy their curiosity, but to seek the truth that had been shrouded in mystery for generations. Finally, they reached a hill where an ancient temple stood. The sight of it, standing tall against the darkened sky, filled them with a sense of awe. It was here, amidst the shadowy trees and under the watchful eyes of the moon, that their journey into the unknown would culminate. It was here that they would finally come face to face with the truth about Satan and Beelzebub, the legendary demons of their village's ancient tale. With courage in their hearts, they approached the temple. An eerie call beckoned them from within. As they stepped into the ancient structure, their eyes fell upon two stone statues, each carved with meticulous detail. The first was of Satan, the second of Beelzebub. The sight of these figures, so deeply ingrained in their village's lore, filled them with a sense of trepidation. Yet, as they studied the statues, they found themselves puzzled. These were not the monstrous figures they had been led to believe. Instead, the statues bore the countenance of sorrow and regret. The eyes of Satan were not filled with malice, but with remorse. Similarly, Beelzebub's face did not bear the snarl of a beast, but the grimace of someone condemned. As they observed the figures, they realized that these were not symbols of evil forces, but rather representations of betrayers. Betrayers who were condemned to hell for their actions. The statue of Satan depicted a once angelic being, now fallen, a symbol of pride and rebellion against divine authority. Beelzebub, on the other hand, was the embodiment of idolatry and false worship, a figure who led others astray. These statues were not merely stone figures. They were intertwined with sorrowful stories of betrayal and condemnation. They were a stark reminder of the consequences of straying from the path of righteousness. The villagers had misinterpreted these figures, vilifying them as evil spirits who roamed their village in search of lost souls. Mary and David, armed with their newfound understanding, felt a wave of revelation wash over them. The figures of Satan and Beelzebub were not evil spirits seeking lost souls, but symbols of betrayal and the consequences that follow. The villagers had misunderstood the true nature of these figures, turning them into boogeymen of their folklore. Mary and David had unraveled the truth about Satan and Beelzebub, which was far from the village's beliefs. They had discovered a truth that had been lost in translation, a truth that would change their perception of their village's lore forever. In their quest for truth, Mary and David had discovered something unexpected. Their journey, marked by the eerie silence of the Appalachian forest and the chilling whispers of the night, had led them to an ancient temple, a place where the villagers' beliefs were etched into stone. Within those hallowed walls, they found not the menacing figures of Satan and Beelzebub they had been warned about, but rather, images of fallen angels, betrayers condemned to hell. The villagers had long spoken of these wicked spirits silently stepping into their lives, seeking lost souls. But what Mary and David found was a tale of sorrow and regret, a story etched in stone in time. This surprising discovery had revealed that the villagers' long-held beliefs were, in fact, a far cry from the truth. The reality of Satan and Beelzebub in Christianity, it seems, is as complex and nuanced as the religion itself. Please help me subscribe to the channel and leave comments and suggestions, so I can improve the stories next time.